They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
A business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't
Bueno,
give
chicos,
them any
pues
satisfaction.
aquí estamos otra vez
Out there you said you were the Lord.
con Juego de Tronos.
Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle
Vale,
Lord Whitehill.
me puedo encargar
Well
de esto.
said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men know.
A ver.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Pero bueno, ¿este de qué va,
And no
chavales?
bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
Pero bueno, ¿este de qué va,
You
chavales?
bloody amateur.
Comederá soas que lo
No
mato.
courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck!
¿Qué era?
That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
A ver, ¿este de qué va, chavales?
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest
Pero,
what was left.
What is
chavales.
it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Vamos a
No
ver.
reason. You murdered his
Ahí
family.
está, ahí está.
And
Es
you
una buena
admit
respuesta.
it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord
Vamos a
of
vacilarle.
this house.
Vale, ¿y
We
cómo
lost
respondes
people
tú,
too,
chaval?
Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Pero encima de que
I'm
le digo...
not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Ahí
Lady
está.
Forrester.
Ya ha llegado la
You
mujer.
bellow like a wounded
¿Cómo se
bull,
nota quién
Lord
manda,
Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Ahí está. A tomar por culo, gordito. Que te has pasado de listo.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Venga, vamos. Vamos a vacilar Alberto. Venga, que sería parda.
Lord Whitehill.
Ahí está, que sería parda, Alberto. Cobarde. Huye, gordo de mierda. En verdad, lo hemos puesto bravuco, pero en verdad que sepáis que vamos a morir. Que tiene 5 veces más hombres que nosotros. Y en cuanto lleguen, nos van a dar candela.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ahí está, vamos a avisar nosotros a la gente porque es que nos van a dar por el culo, como no avisamos a nadie, ¿eh? Pues vaya, si se ha puesto interesante la cosa, ¿eh?
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough
la
to
casa
keep the
tiráis.
Boltons at bay.
Esto es una casa bastante
If
fuerte,
it's
¿eh?
presented to her as it should be.
Ah, ahora soy la tía. Mírala, mira. En verdad tiene una cosa. Tiene un pavo andando que no puede con él, ¿eh? Mira, mira, mira. Mira, mira, mira. Mira cuántas pestañas, 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 mira, mira. Hola. Hola, chicos, sí, soy yo. Soy una perra descalza y no hago más que dar por culo por aquí. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. El libro viejo, vamos a mirar un libro viejo, a ver qué tiene.
Wonders made by man.
Maravillas fabricadas por el hombre. Por Lomas.
A gift from Roderick.
Un regalo de Roderick. Este es el que han matado allí, el hermano de esta.
I hope to see them all someday.
Sí, lo va a ver una polla. Este no se ha enterado todavía, ¿no? De que le han dado candela, ¿no? Caja del palofierro. Vamos a ver qué coño hay aquí. Abre esto. Venga, niña. Ahí está. ¿Esto qué son, monedas? A ver. Qué vista tengo, ojo. ¿Cómo se nota, Broca de Hidden. Pero a ver, ¿qué diferencia hay de esto a esto, chaval? Esto es una moneda y eso no, ¿no? Vamos a mirar.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Ich, la pilla de la cabeza.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Aquí hay una carta inconclusa. Inconclusa, ¿eh? Carta inconclusa que ni se ha enterado. Me está diciendo que no me voy a enterar de una mierda de lo que pone aquí. Así que la vamos a leer después. A ver.
Ethan made this for me.
Esto, mira, esto lo ha hecho el chavalín. No hay nada más que... Vamos a ver la carta inconclusa. Pero la miramos. Un papelito, qué bonito. Qué gilipollas, madre mía, qué opción más gilipollas. Vamos a leerla. No nos vamos a enterar de nada.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Ah, vale, vale, esta carta se supone que la ha escrito ella. Que era para enviársela a su padre, pero su padre está ya criando malva, ¿vale? O sea que como que no le va a llegar. Venga, chavalita. Mira, una vela ya apagada, ¿eh? Esta gente no se la gasta, ¿eh? A ver, ¿qué hay? Brasero de carbón. Muy bien. ¿Ya está? ¿Ya está? Eso va a ser... otra vez. Quiero ver otra vez. Está apagado, creo. Puta loca. A ver, ¿qué más hay por aquí? Ah, por aquí puedo andar. Una silla. Pero no sé, aquí ya ni más nada, ¿no? Sí, así hay. Aquí hay una maceta, otra vela apagada. Madre mía. Carta de madre. Ah, vale, esta es la que la hemos enviado nosotros, se supone, ¿no? A ver.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Vale, entiendo. Desde luego esta tía está deprimida, ¿eh? ¿Has visto qué cara tiene? Menuda cara de mierda, ¿eh? Mira. Y se guarda la carta. ¿Aquí qué hay? Han llamado a la puerta, vamos a abrir. Venga. Mira. Que sí, que ya voy, hostia. Me cago en tu puta madre. Venga, a ver quién es.
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
¿Y
I can
este?
come back later if you'd like.
Venga, sí, vamos a decirle que se vaya a la mierda. No, venga, anda. Venga, anda,
No, it's
entra,
fine.
mocoso.
Come in.
A ver qué pollas quieres. Para ser un perro con el collar. ¿Qué lleva? ¿Carbón lleva? Ahí está. Este sí que tiene arte echando el carbón. Mira, 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 mira. Madre mía. Si cobrara, si ese tío cobra por hora, puf.
You all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
A
It's
ti no te
private.
cuento nada,
I'd
payaso.
rather not say.
Toma por culo,
Of
chivato.
course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Ahí está.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Venga, hombre, qué lento el hijo de puta. Madre mía.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
Entonces, ¿para qué preguntas?
Sí,
Es
no,
que es un
good
gilipollas, ¿eh?
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Cersei. Oh, Cersei, chavales. Esta es la rubia esa que es muy hija de puta.
They appeared to be having some sort of
Que
disagreement.
es de los...
I couldn't hear
Le
much,
viste eso.
but it was definitely an argument.
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Míralo, sabes que es un chivatillo, ¿eh? Es que es un chivatillo, tío de puta. Dice, no, no escuchaba.
You'd like to
Pasaba
know.
por ahí y me enteré sin
Forgive me if I
querer.
was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Claro.
Good night, milady.
Venga, buenas noches, le dice tú. Y mira qué pedazo, si estamos en pleno día, ¿eh? Tío gilipollas. Buenas noches, mira, chaval, qué pedazo de día hace, ¿eh? ¿Y esta? ¿Esta qué es
Lady
ahora?
Marjorie, you're early.
Vale.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Se supone que ya le hemos dicho que le van a dar por el culo a mi hermano pequeño, ¿no? Es que necesitamos su ayuda.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
¡Hostia, esa es... Madre mía! Estos
She
son, ¿no?
mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring
Se
you
acaban
to
de cargar a toda mi gente y
her. I
encima le
wouldn't
piden
ask
que
this
esta
of
se
you if it were
disculpe.
not important. I cannot afford any
Yo soy
conflict with
sincera.
Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Vale, que le regale los oídos, ¿no? Que le diga
See
así
if
como a
the
las
Queen
locas.
Regent is ready to receive us.
A Cersei, es tú, Cersei. Como era puta, encima tengo que hacer la pelota, ¿eh? Y ese que mira, cateto.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Oh, el trono tan cotizado por los 7 reinos. Madre mía. Hostia, el enano. Mira el enano.
You can do this.
Venga, va, que tengo que hacerle la pelota encima. A la cachoperra esa. ¿Me puedo menear? Sí. Ah, me meneo yo, ¿no? Solo puedo andar para adelante. Yo quería ir haciendo zigzag, pero no me dejan. Qué puta mierda. Y el enano, qué cabezón tiene. Ese Chucky, muñeco diabólico.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Ahí está, ahí está.
Venga,
una reverencia.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I
Y
see.
encima se queja, ¿será puta?
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Venga, vale.
Your Grace.
Vamos a regalarle el oído.
Traitors.
Venga, que sí, lo que tú digas.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all.
Encima la ha cagado, ¿no?
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
¿Sabes qué?
Roose Bolton also served the
Toma,
Starks,
ahí ya
Your
va.
Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Su casa.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd
Este
do
hija puta lo
whatever
sabe
was
todo, en verdad,
necessary
¿sabes?
to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Sí, claro.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Ahí está ya el chiquitillo
Loyalty can
dándole
be such a hard thing
azotes
to define.
mentales.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Esta pregunta es complicada, ¿eh?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My
Nunca se
loyalties
estira.
would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Pero
Who
bueno,
do you choose?
¿a quién elige? Se puede liar parda, en verdad, ¿eh? No sé qué decirle. Porque es que si le digo que le he jurado lealtad a Lady Marjorie, podemos tener un problema. Pero es que si le digo que... Esto, qué problema de gordo, vamos. Eso nos puede causar la muerte, ¿eh? Y si es a mi rey, por supuesto, entonces abandona mi casa. Venga, va, yo me la voy a jugar. Yo estoy con Lady Marjorie.
choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
La he liado, creo, ¿verdad? Venga, Chucky, ¿qué dices, Chucky?
I'll walk you out.
Te acompañaré, venga. Chucky me quiere dar
This may come as a
consejo.
surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression.
Un segundo, ¿vale? Chicos. Perdón por la interrupción, chavales. Era una llamada importante. Vamos a continuar, a ver.
I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was
La
expecting.
verdad es que no me interesaba complacerla.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Vale. El enano me ha dicho que, en verdad, como en la casa Forrester, en Palo Hierro, donde esta gente está, es la mejor madera, y la madera se usa para los barcos, me está diciendo que a través de ahí puede intentar echarme un cable. Pero que claro, Cersei se va a enfadar.
I was worried.
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Madre mía, los 90
Sir
hija.
Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish.
Ah, deja eso, guarrilla.
Back.
Te
We're
está
just
picando el
having a
chocheque.
bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future
Esta
husbands.
está más caliente que una perra, ¿eh? Esta la tía esta.
Although,
Madre mía.
marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Inch, me cago en la puta.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does
Con
have a
Joffrey?
certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can
Hombre.
say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone. If
La
it
verdad es que
helps
si
my
es por ayudar a su
family.
familia, sí.
Right, of course.
Porque en verdad es un
Well,
enano
I would marry
prepotente.
him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Inch, esta tía está flipada la cabeza.
Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Venga, ¿dónde escondes la hierba, guarra?
Brienne of Tarth and
Que la
Tyrion
estás liando
Lannister.
parda.
What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
¿Ves? Ya lo han regañado, ¿eh? Tonta.
Well,
La
Sarah,
verdad, que no te voy a decir nada.
We're both sorry, my lady.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over.
Ahora es que la vacila en su cara, en verdad.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Qué pelota. Es una arpía, ¿eh?
Do you agree?
Es que es difícil.
Not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true
Qué
heart, she
complicado
would
es.
stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Ah, mira, se le ha gustado. Ah,
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
la verdad es que sí.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
¿Quién coño le venderá a esta
Thank
gente
you,
el
my
lápiz
lady.
de ojo, yo?
There's been
Madre
something
mía.
on my mind. Something important.
Venga, va, a pedirle ayuda, ¿no? ¿Por qué no? ¿Qué es lo peor que puede pasar? Que me la niegue. Y si no pide ayuda, se van a cargar al hermano pequeño. Ah, pues pedir es gratis.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Oh, esa es la chivata, putilla. Antes de eso no quiero decir nada.
About my family.
I trust her.
Que no, que se vaya la guarra esa
I
ahí.
prefer to speak with you alone.
Venga, vete a tender la braga. Por ahí. Ah, se ha cabreado, la chismosa. Es que si tú con una mujer le quitas del cotilleo, puf, no es más que se enfade, ¿eh? Se no lo olvidará, normal.
Go on. Ask.
Vale.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady,
and
I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene?
Oof.
Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
Vale, mira, es muy grande, chaval. Se lo van a cargar a todo.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
En verdad, Cersei... A ver, chaval, Joffrey está contigo que no caga. Se la casca pensando en ti a todas horas, o sea que... Lo que le pida, lo va a aceptar.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Se va a meter en un follón, ¿eh? Ah, aquí está este yendo al muro, ¿eh? Y sin caballo, le quiten la espada, se le pierde el caballo. Chaval, tío, falta que vaya a cagar y no encuentre ni una piedra para limpiarte el culo, ¿eh? ¿Quién chilla ahí?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Me quedo con un par de huevos.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
¿Has matado a ese que está ahí crucificado? Uno, 2, 3, 4, 5, son 6, chaval. Este estará más muerto que el copón seguro. Si le falta el pellejo de aquí, ¿no? Madre mía. Madre mía, qué sádico. Le ha arrancado el pellejo, chaval. Y esto es el muro, ¿no? ¿Este es el muro? Sí, ¿no? Creo que
Lord
sí.
Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those
esto es
within
la
these
casa
walls who
fuerte.
are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours.
Sí, pues si hay 4 nomás. No tengo ni para montar equipo de fútbol.
He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Miss.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he's... Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Yo, cortar 3 dedos, menudo hardcore. ¿Qué hardcore, chaval? Mostrar piedad. Esto sería dejarlo y enviarlo al muro. Vamos a ver. Vamos a analizar puesto que no hay tiempo, ¿vale? Cortar 3 dedos. Esto sería ser un tío un poquito cabroncete, ¿vale? Aunque sí es bien que el tío nos ha robado y se ha querido ir. Y ha puesto nervioso a todo el mundo. Si lo castigo, todo el mundo entenderá que ellos no pueden hacer eso. ¿Vale? Pero también entenderán que no soy... que me las tengo muy subidas. Si muestro piedad aquí, todo el mundo va a saber lo que le salga la polla. Y si lo envío al muro, no le hago daño, pero lo mando fuera de quién. Vamos a enviarlo al muro.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Y cállate que te ponen la vida encima, pedazo de subnormal.
That was certainly unpleasant,
but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Vale.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Ahí estamos, a ver. Hay uno que es un poco hijo de puta, que siempre se quiere pelear, y otro que es un maricón, pero es más sabio. O sea que... es una difícil elección. Aunque podríamos jugar con las cartas. Si cojo al más sabio, yo hago de más hijo de puta, cada vez que decida algo. Y si cojo al más cabrón, yo sería un poco más honrado. Nah, yo soy un hijo de puta. Yo voy a coger al más cabrón. Y voy a ser un cabrón igualmente. Le follen a todos. Ahí ves si yo digo... Fijaos. Estaba así y ponía hablar con... Y yo pensando, digo yo, ¿pero qué coño? Con un palo voy a hablar, este tío está colgado. Y es que resulta que... ¿Lo veis? Allí hay un pillado.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Ooh.
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had
¿Qué
to
dice? Me le quitas comida al pueblo, si están los
No,
pobrecillos.
there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My
Eso
lord.
está mejor. ¿Tiene algo que decirme?
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills. I only hope to give you an advantage.
You had your reasons, but nonetheless, you undermined my authority. I can't have that happen again.
It won't, my lord. You have my word.
Thank you.
Este me cae bien, en verdad.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Esta es Duncan, ¿vale, no? Esta es Duncan. A ver, Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
Uncle, why
Este dónde va, chaval?
You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos, but she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Este quiere que elija al
It'd be
otro.
a fine choice.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
A ver, ¿tú qué piensas, manita?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment.
Oh, vaya
Sir
tela.
Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Es que está complicado en verdad a la hora de elegir, ¿eh? Este es el payaso este.
Swing left. Sorry. Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the
All right.
state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord.
Ah, es un buen plan.
And, I'll be sure to
Básicamente lo
watch
que ha
out for
dicho,
more deserters. After
básicamente,
today,
que va a poner delante a 7 8 tíos que saben pelear y detrás habrá como 300 que son putos papanatas, pero que hacen burto. Esa es la idea de este colega, ¿vale? O sea, es que ir a una guerra con 20, 30 guerreros y 200 putos granjeros de mierda. Este tío está pillado de la cabeza, ellos. Yo eso no lo veo, ¿eh? ¿Y esto? Con el casco este que me lleva. La puerta. Ah, pues mira la puerta. Muy bien. No me dirás que tengo que dar la saleta ahora, ¿no? Eso, hermano pequeño. Es que... ¿Tú qué dices, chavalín?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
La verdad es que estaría orgulloso de
Honor
ti.
Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
Ahora, chavalillo, tengo que...
Was he our enemy?
No,
A
no es
bad
nuestro
man?
enemigo.
Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Tío, hay que cumplir las reglas, chavalillo.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Este se vuelve loco, chavales. Vale, aquí ya no se supone que no puedo hacer más nada. ¿Y este qué quiere? Espellanado. Vamos a hablar con el capullo.
Maester?
¿Qué
Yes,
pasa,
Lord
güey?
Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
La verdad es que no, tío.
What is it
opinas
you're
tú?
doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? We may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Buen consejo. ¿Y aquí qué hay, tío? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Para mirar nada más? Uch, puta mierda. Es que en verdad, si lo pensáis, chicos, el plan de nombrar a Duncan, no, al otro, al que le gusta la pelea. Es que menudo plan que tiene de mierda, ¿eh? O sea, me está diciendo el colega lo que me ha... La habéis entendido, ¿no? Así, yo lo he entendido bien. Lo que quiere decir es que va a poner delante a los guerreros fuertes y raudos, o sea, a los mejores. ¿Qué pueden ser? ¿50? 50. Y detrás a todo aquel que pueda empuñar una lanza. O sea, ¿qué ejército? No tenemos ejército en verdad para pelearnos. Nos van a dar por el culo, oye, literalmente. Yo creo que voy a
My
elegir a
lord,
Duncan.
are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Venga, sí, lo estoy.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Creo que me voy a decidir por Duncan, tío. Es que hay que pensar que prefiero vivir hoy y poder luchar mañana, ¿eh? No por nada, sino que es que hoy no estamos preparados, que no tenemos.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Uf, qué complicado, chaval. Mira, vamos a manejarlo, mira. Ey, ey. Ahora tú. Ahora tú. Venga, voy a nombrarse. Te nombro ti. Este de aquí. Tú, te nombro ti. ¿Quién decide, tío? Es que se rolan, tío. Es que tu idea es una basura, ellos, la verdad. Tu idea es una mierda, ellos. No me ha gustado, ellos. Yo creo que me voy a decantar por ti. Aunque también es verdad, tío, que nos van a dar por el puto culo, ellos. Puede que me arrepienta de esto, ¿vale, chicos? Pero... No sé, tío. No sé qué hacer, tío. Es que con este casi seguro que la acabamos liando en guerra. Casi seguro, ¿vale? Pero es que si yo cojo a este... Bueno, aunque este es verdad... Venga, va, sí. Porque si este se pone un blandengue, aquí la última palabra la tengo yo. O sea que... Si yo quiero matar a alguien, le digo que lo mate y lo tomas por culo. Pero si es verdad que este no va a hacer nada sin mi consentimiento.
You will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless!
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Let Sir Royland speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Sir Royland.
No. You chose your sentinel. He should speak on this.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
En verdad, esos son los que vienen, que son los que han despellejado al otro.
It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! I know I can still count on Sir Royland as Master-at-Arms. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Sí, chicos, es que me la voy a jugar. Es que si han venido para acá despellejando gente, esa gente no va a querer tratar, me la van a jugar.
Aye. Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
Uf, ¿qué hacemos, chicos? En verdad, si hago que espere la puerta, quizás no se asuste, ¿sabes? Pero si lo invito al salón, me puedo poner bravuco y decirle que he usado la polla. Pero ya entonces ya le he dejado entrar, ¿no?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan. Your ignorance will be the end of us.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you. where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Uf, esto va a estar complicado, ¿eh?
My lord, I have faithfully served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside
Esa
you.
peligrosa, en verdad, la puede liar parda.
And unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Ahí lleva razón. Es que la va a liar.
Trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Venga, sí.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Creo que voy a morir, de verdad. Sí, sí. Yo creo que voy a morir. Bueno, chicos. Lo dejaremos por aquí, ¿vale? Ya está bien por hoy. Mañana, si me apetece, continuaremos la saga. Hasta luego, chicos.